We're going to be showing you how you can do an interactive read aloud with your kids at home. In this video, I'm not only going to do an interactive read aloud, but we're going to also show you some activities that you can do along with the book. And the book I'm going to be reading today is Duck on a Bike by David Shannon. And you'll see me asking some questions and going over some vocabulary words as I go through the book. And this is really important to do when you're reading with your kids at home because it models what good reading looks like. It also keeps them actively engaged in the book and thinking about it, and it also helps them make connections to the book, which will all help them be able to understand the book better and comprehend it better so that they can learn how to be good readers themselves. So here is Duck on a Bike. One day on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the bike was parked and climbed on and began to ride. Waddled means he walked, but he went back and forth, waddle, waddle, waddle. Did you ever see a duck waddle before? At first, he rode very slowly, and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Did you ever ride a bike before? Duck rode past Cow and waved at her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, "A duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen." Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Baa," said Sheep. But what she thought was, "He's going to hurt himself if he's not careful." What do you think could happen to Duck if he's not careful on the bike? Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog, but what he thought was, "That's a mighty neat trick." Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, "I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike." The duck said, "Hello, Cat," and Cat said, "Meow." Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Nay," said Horse. But what he thought was, "You're still not as fast as me, Duck." Duck rang the bell as he rode past Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, "Watch where you're going, Duck." Why is Duck getting better at riding bike as the story goes on? Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Meh," said Goat. But what he thought was, "I'd like to eat that bike." Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. "Hello, Pigs," said Duck. "Oink," said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, "Duck is such a show-off." Look at the pigs' faces. Why do you think they're looking at Duck like that? Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Squeak," said Mouse. But what he thought was, "I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck." The Duck said, "Hello, Mouse." And what did the Mouse say? Squeak. Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on their bikes. A bunch could mean a lot or a group. They were in such a hurry they didn't even see Duck. They parked the bikes and went in the house. What kind of animals did you see in the story? Where might we see all of these animals in one place? Where could we go to see all of these animals? Now all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. This was fun, they said. Good idea, Duck. Then they put the bikes back by the house. And no one knew that on the afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on bikes. The end. So now we're going to show you some activities that you can do along with this book.
For the first phonemic awareness activity for our book, Duck on the Bike, we're going to do flashcards with words from the books. We have them printed on pictures of ducks, so they're called duck flashcards, but you can also just write down the words on a index card or a piece of paper if you don't have a printer. What the students would do is read the word, and then they would have to say the first letter sound. So this one is ride, so the first letter sound is R. This one is pass, so the first letter sound is P. This one is back, so the first letter sound is B. This one is watch, so the first letter sound would be W. This one is farm, so the first letter sound that they would say is F. This one is day, so the first letter sound would be D. And the last one is neat, and the first letter sound was N. And then we also have picture ones, so they have different pictures of animals that are related to the book. So this one is a mouse, and they would say that the first letter sound is M. This one is a sheep, and they would say that the first letter sound is Sh. This one is a goat, and they would say that the first letter sound is G. This one is a pig, and they would say that the first letter sound is P. This one is a horse, and the first letter sound would be H. This one is a duck, and they would say that the first letter sound is D. And the last one is a bike, and they would say that the first letter sound is B. Each of these pictures is related to the book, and they would say what the picture is and then say the first letter sound. For our other phonemic awareness activity for our book, Duck on the Bike, we chose to do plastic eggs with letters written on them floating in water. So in this instance, we have about 8 letters, and they would pick it up out of the water and read the letter that it is. So examples is E, S, M, B, D, R, W, and N. You can do letters that your student either struggles with or letters that were found in the book. You can do as many or as little as you want. And you can do this in a bath or a sink. You can do it with plastic eggs, tinfoil, balloons, bottle caps, or even leaves.